Yeah, okay. Thought Company back at it again. Another live
Okay.
stream. Got my man Chopper here in the chat as well. I
Chopper the Ghost Stopper.
Yeah, Chopper the go stop. Oh
Ghost
man,
Stopper.
bruh. So you found out you passed, right? So you going to 11th grade or junior, or are they gonna hold you back like DJ Khaled?
Yeah, I'm going on.
What's going on?
I'm going on to junior.
Oh man, bro. What about Eric though? What about Eric? Bro, I don't know about that. I don't know about that guy, man. Bro, you should have checked his grades from another stream too. And then his freaking disciplinary actions. Bro, should I pull those up right now? Bro, I don't even get some of this stuff. Didn't make any sense to me. Because I thought maybe the school was going sped or something, but once it pulls up, I'm gonna check it again. But anyway. But yeah, freaking Eric didn't like go to school for like 36 days or something. And the one that freaking confused me was the one about him going to like a middle school and fighting people. And I had to reread that twice because it didn't make any sense. But yeah. Oh, so are you going to Pennsylvania or what's the plan? All right, what's up? June 26th. Is that when you're moving or is that going to be like you just traveling or visiting the family?
Traveling
Traveling. All right, so how long are you going to be there?
2 or 3 weeks. Like, I don't know, maybe more.
3 weeks, maybe more. All right. What part of
Mm-hmm.
Pennsylvania?
Carlisle.
Bruh, I don't know if I'm going to be. All right, the website loading. I don't know why it's not. I think their website's shut down.
Yeah.
Anyway, but yeah, if you go to the other live stream, on I think it's the one where when I was checking you and Eric's grades, you can see the whole thing there.
Yeah, sure.
I But yeah, I was talking to Alex the other day, and it turns out he works at IHOP. He's a what do you call it, a host, and
Dang.
his dad's a chef at IHOP.
Dang, that's good for him. Nice.
Well, his dad was like a chef there. Oh god, he said something like over 10 years. He's been working as chef there.
Nice. Mm-hmm.
So that kind of reminds me, you man. So I heard you want to be a chef.
No.
Remember, you told me you were like, "Oh, I'm gonna go to McDonald's. I'm gonna be cooking up some food there."
Not McDonald's, but maybe
I don't even know if, bro. I don't know if I don't. I have no idea if I would ever want to work at McDonald's. Like, if the pay wasn't an issue, would you want to try to work at McDonald's just to see what it's like?
maybe. Yeah.
Because I know some. I think. Uh, Now it depends on where you are too. But I've heard of rumors that there's some parts of the country where they'll put you on like a program or something where you kind of work up what they call the position change. Basically, you're
Mm-hmm.
like a team member, then you become like a shift lead or a shift manager. Then I think they call it like assistant manager, then general manager, then regional manager, and then somewhere along that process to make uh you start owning your like getting your own stores or something. And the idea is that you become a franchiser. And I don't even
Yeah.
know how that exactly would work because I know at least here in my area, there seems to be like there's one guy that owns like at least 2/3 of McDonald's here, and another guy doesn't look like he worked a day in his life. But I won't go into details because I saw a video of the guy. The guy looked like he was a church pastor, and whatever somebody would ask him a question, he would be like looking at his wife and then looking back like he's Joe Biden or something, and he's like, "Well, I got to help the community. I help the kid, help the children." And this like kind of pastor-like voice, and it just seemed kind of fishy. Anyway, bro, but yeah, remember we were talking about. Oh man, whenever I get back to like being all full on healthy and all that, I'm gonna try to figure out a way we can set up like a live stream or like a cooking challenge. Because I remember we were talking about, oh, thought we gotta make an Iron Chef video.
Oh,
Remember that Master Chef Iron Chef competition where we're like, oh, we're gonna give ourselves like half an hour or an hour to try to make some dishes, and we're gonna
well,
have some
hell
like
no.
random.
Oh, no.
Nah, you think it's gonna be too hard,
Don't know.
bro? I'll be making some all kinds of crazy food too. I don't even know what that would be like too. But yeah, Alex texted me the other day saying, "Oh, was it today? No, he texted me today saying that because today's Sunday still, right? June 11th, 2023. He told me that today was packed. Today was busy, and I'm thinking, man, it must be making a bunch of pancakes.
Mm-hmm.
All you can eat pancakes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Bro, you still sick?
Yeah.
But they gotta get you some more meds. Y'all gotta get them antibiotics. But yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Bro, I'm just thinking about freaking Eric's. What's gonna happen to Eric? Alex was like, that dude's got to drop out at this point, and I'm like, I don't even know what the system's like over there. Like,
Is that what he already said?
is that what?
That's what he already said.
Who? Eric said that?
No, Alex.
No, well, yeah, that's what he was like saying it, man. I don't know how long that dude's gonna be able to last. But you never told me like you're like Eric doesn't care about school, and you never told me why. Or did he ever mention anything? Or is he just kind of like whatever?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, did he tell you anything, or like what's his reasoning behind him? Not showing up to class and not doing a lot of his
No,
work.
I don't hear. No, I don't know.
Because what does he do? Like, if he doesn't go to school, what does he do? Go play soccer or something, or what?
No, he don't stop. He don't play soccer.
What does he do?
Mm, can't say.
Can't say. I got you. I got you. He be doing other stuff. All right. So, do you think you'll be starting to try to do work in your junior year?
Maybe.
Maybe. Have you thought about where you might want to try to work or try to apply?
Who? Mm, maybe TJ Maxx.
TJ Maxx?
Yeah.
I don't know about TJ Maxx. I feel like I'll be mad tired picking clothes up off the floor, folding clothes, and then I think TJ Maxx also sells furniture and all that, so you'd be moving furniture around. I don't know about that now. And then I'm not too crazy about the customer service and all that. Like our TJ Maxx is in our area. For some reason, they don't pay a lot too. It's like maybe last time I was there, I saw an ad for like $9 an hour, and I was like, nah, I ain't doing that. But I feel like they probably pay like maybe 11 or 12 now. Maybe if you're lucky. I've heard of rumors of some companies paying starting to pay at 15. But I think I only know a handful of places that maybe if you're mad lucky and you have like experience of some sort, they could try to possibly to start you off at 16 an hour, but that's pretty rare. I only know a handful of places I can get. Well, I could probably get into the door at 16 an hour for sure, but I don't know, man. I feel like would be cool. Well, man, I gotta figure that out. Figure out what's available in your area. Because if did your family say they're going to move to Pennsylvania, or did they not know yet?
They don't know yet.
They're going to. Do they know around where in the area, or are they kind of still browsing?
Card still browsing.
All right. Yeah, because I think because we're kind of looking around too. Sure. Я разговор сделаю, можно потом? Я знаю, я разговор сейчас, я сам сделаю. My grandma busted in the room and be like, "Oh, we're gonna do laundry and all that." I'm like, "All right, we're gonna give me some time. I gotta finish my conversation." Uh, anyway, because we were looking at homes too, but I don't know, man. Everything's gone up in price. I don't know if you've noticed it or not. Price of housing. I don't know. Have you ever paid attention to some of the stuff that's been out there in the market?
No.
Bro, I'll give you an example. I think my mom, way back in 2007 or 2000 no or 2008. Anyway, I'm going to say 2007 just for simplicity. Uh, she bought the house for like what, 180, 175, 170, something in that neighborhood. Now the house probably oh god, it's probably priced at like 560, not more. And I'm just thinking, she's looking at houses now that are like in the 700s. Because the idea is like, you sell the house, mortgage and everything that's gonna, pay for whatever, and then maybe you take a loan out for like another 100 or 200
But
grand. But I don't.
I think
What
I
you
think I think Eric had done only like 5 or 10 assignments.
What kind of assignments?
I think he's done only like 10 assignments this year in total of all the classes.
Oh, Eric.
Yeah.
He's done only 10 assignments because I know he. I think didn't he like send me a friend request a long time ago to and he sent me like some. It's like, can you go help me do some of my work? And I think I did like one assignment for him. I don't even remember. Somebody sent me their information one day, forever ago. I think this must have been like probably last year. But you think Eric's only done 10 assignments for the whole school year?
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, because I can't even log into RCVP VPS or whatever it's called. What else? What else? What else has been going on? Bro, yeah. So, you think you would ever want to do any kind of like chef stuff or cooking stuff, or working in a restaurant?
I don't know.
I don't know if I would go back. I definitely wouldn't go back in my current condition. But I feel like maybe if I was healthy, because a few times, even like before I've been with the sickness and all that, I've been wondering, I wouldn't mind trying out to be a dishwasher because I know dishwashing is not, or at least it ain't impossible for me. Like I'm pretty good at doing dishwashing stuff. Um, I haven't done the cooking stuff probably since 2016, 2017. But I wouldn't mind doing that or trying that out at least again. I know I could do fast food no trouble because I did with a little bit of oh god, what was it? Arby's? I don't even remember what fast. I did some fast food at one place for like a month, and then I quit because everybody was like on drugs, and I was like, nah, I'm out of here. I was like, I ain't gonna be a druggie, you know. And plus, they had some
But you want to
weird
make
things
some
going
good.
on there that I was like, nah, I'm out of here.
Oh my God, I'm tired. I got my liver so sore after that cramp I had last night. I mean, yesterday morning. Oh my God.
You having a cramp?
No, bro. I still have the sore from the cramp yesterday I had.
Oh shit! I don't even remember. Are you supposed to put ice or are you supposed to put heat on it? I don't remember.
Ice makes it worse. I don't know about heat.
You got
I
an
mean, ice
electric
does
blanket?
help a little bit. No, ice does help a little bit, but the ice, it makes it like more. It helps, but the ice makes it more like it hurts a lot, right? For like 2 minutes, then it starts going slowly down.
I don't know. Because when I went to, because remember I told you I went. What was it? 2, 3 days ago. I took my grandmother to the ER because she had some like weird bruising on her bicep on her arm, and they said to put a heating blanket on it because they checked it and they said it was like they had a little bit of fluid in it, which I don't know if that means blood or what exactly, but their recommendation was to put a heat blanket on it. So you might want to try using an electric blanket or a heating blanket if you have one. Is that something available to your disposal or no? Because I think at Walmart, some of them are not too usually under $20. Some of them, and then a little bit the higher end ones can be like, I don't know. I remember at Walmart one time I bought one for like 30 something bucks, but ended up like, yeah, I ended up like reselling it later for like a few months later for like 37, almost $40. You may with that see, but yeah, I think you can probably get one easily. Otherwise,
But
yeah. What's up?
but who do you think started the argument between Alex and me? Who do you think started it? Be honest.
Who started the argument between you and Alex? I don't even know anymore. Was it
Yeah,
just between you two, or was Rooster involved in the thing too?
it was it was him and me, but I think he started because he started saying kind of about my life and my breakup and all of that shit, past shit.
He started saying that to you?
Then he said it was a joke.
What?
Then he said it was a joke, but that's not. How can it be a joke when you go into my life and say shit?
What was he saying?
Can't say that out loud.
Oh, is it that? I got you. But from there, was he like saying anything about um? God, because I don't even remember how long of it. How long ago was this? It's been months, right? And I don't even remember it anymore because it's been forever ago, right? But yeah, yeah. Um, Alex probably watching your stream. I don't even know, bro, anymore because he's been telling me that he does watch the stream, but then he's like, I don't know. He tried to act innocent and not talking to us anymore. I don't know, man. There was this issue at one point where people were like arguing back and forth, and then remember he was like pissed off at me. Um, so because of that, I don't know. I'm kind of like careful in the whole thing now. But you know who's text? Oh, the other thing I was going to tell you. Do you remember that guy in the back?
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy in the back started texting me recently. I wrote back to him a few times, but he didn't answer me. Weirdest
Who
thing
did
is
he get?
like
Well,
he's been on and off. He hasn't really been active for the last at least 2 years.
I haven't seen him in like years. That guy in the back, did he used to game with us?
Yeah, he used to game with us all the time. Dragon, with Dragon, with Rooster. I think Bloodshark was still there back in the day too. Because I remember I have I sent him videos here on the Among Us stuff because he was watching that, I believe, right?
But the only person I'm trying to get back is Bloodshark. Sorry?
Yeah. What? Oh, by Bloodshark. I don't know what happened to Bloodshark, man.
Sorry.
What? What's up? I what is it? What's up, you mean? I'd never seen no mustard on that, but it might be good though. My daddy know about it. I'm gonna get him mustard. Come on, man. Don't put no mustard on. I don't know what this is about. All right, Choppa, what's going on? Yo, what's up?
The only person I was trying to get back is the Bloodshark.
Yeah, you said that, and I was like, I don't know what happened to him.
Oh.
I don't know what happened to Bloodshark.
Didn't like Dragon try to get him on Roblox where he got blocked?
I don't know what happened because we joined a game where it's like one of those racing games, right? We were texting, we were chatting to him in in-game chat, and he was ignoring both of us. And I think did Dragon get blocked? I don't even know. I don't even know what that Bloodshark's. I don't even remember what Bloodshark's username on Roblox is because one of his accounts.
Maybe he gave his account to his little brother or somebody.
Oh, maybe, but he has multiple accounts. He's got several accounts on Roblox. He might even have more accounts than I do.
Yeah.
And yeah, because he could have freaking gone on YouTube and texted me for YouTube, or Discord, or
But I feel like he had enough of me.
Enough of you. Why do you think that?
Because before your two accounts ago, the other Thai company gave me one.
What? Two accounts Thai company gave me one. What do you mean?
The Thai company gave me your first account that had like 13,000.
Yo, did you know we have how many subscribers we have? We have well, that thing says 515, but I know we're at like 517. Bro, I was trying to text Rooster because he was online on Discord today, and he's like, "Oh, I'm busy working all the time. How's work? Oh, I can't talk. I got a sore throat because he's got the. Apparently, he's been talking too much, is what he's been telling me. So I gotta figure out what that's all about. But he's been playing all these games too. At least he's playing some new games like Town of Salem. I've never heard of that. What else been going on? Yeah, I don't know what happened to Bloodshark. But I swear he could have freaking found me on YouTube if he looked. I'm sure, because I'm probably like the Thai company with the most subs, I imagine. I would suspect that, but I don't know anymore. But yeah, we got more subs than Rooster.
Rooster, the Pooster.
I suspect that by the end of June we can probably get to 550.
Mm-hmm.
But because I guess my minimum goal would be to get to 550. It would be cool if we got to 600, and then by the end of July 700. That would be cool. Because I was looking at the stats, and I think in April and May I gained like 100 subs.
Yeah. You want to know something funny?
What? What's funny?
A few months after I left Discord, the whole group started going down.
Which group?
The Rooster, Bloodshark, Dragon, you, me, Australian boys or New Zealand boys, that group went all down.
I don't know what happened. It's the weirdest thing because it's like we had
It was
the Rooster
like
Dragon group.
Right after I left too, though. Like right after I left, that group y'all stopped gaming.
I don't know what the heck happened because it's like it almost seemed like it went all kind of like connected.
Yeah,
What do you call
it
it?
was meant
Chain.
to
That's the
happen.
term, right?
It looks like it was meant to be happening.
I don't know. The whole thing was like, well, at least from the way I remember it, I think it was like 100 or 150 bucks Google sent me to my bank, and then from there they shut the channel down, and then I don't know, the whole thing went weird. But I think that with this new channel, we're at least in the clear. Uh, Other than I think the one thing that kind of sort of messed something up was like YouTube's got a weird system where they'll give you a warning and then they start giving you strikes or something like that, right? And once they give the warning, they won't ever clear off that warning off your account. And their claim the reason behind it's like, oh, we warned you, so now you're informed. And even if it was like years ago, I'm kind of iffy on that. But I don't know. As far as I can tell, we should be
But
fine.
never ever play Fantastic Frontier again. Never ever play Fantastic Frontier ever again.
Who, me? Or
Yeah.
why? I don't even know. I don't even
That
think
was the
people
worst
play the
game.
game.
That was the worst game in the world.
Why is that the worst game in the world?
Wait, did I like it? Also, Thai. Did you know my favorite game?
I don't know. You had a couple.
The one that I play almost every day.
What are you talking about? The freaking Prison Royale game?
Blood and Iron.
Yeah, I remember you talking about that game a lot too. I don't remember you playing it every day though.
Yeah. But every time you were online, I was that game.
Yeah, I know because you were trying to get me to play that game a good number of times.
That was the best game I ever played.
Oh god, I haven't played some of these games in a while. I'm gonna have to recheck some of these games. I still have the original
Yours.
Booga Booga game favorited. Hexaria came out with a bunch of updates, but it's really tough to play the game.
What happened to Ooga Booga?
Booga Booga, I don't even know. Do people still probably play it? Oh, it's uncopy locked, so it's like I think they stopped updating it in 2020, by the looks of it, and now it's like
Probably download that of COVID.
no. Okay, here he goes. Soybean, the guy who's the creator, right? Personal note: Booga Booga has been uncopy locked as of August 19th, 2022, in order to serve as a resource and inspiration to developers worldwide. Game design is my passion and pleasure. I am grateful to have learned so much from those who came before me. Lovingly, I gesture to the veteran developers who selflessly offered their knowledge at just the cost of my asking. Many whose games I played as a kid in 2009, they emboldened me to be outstanding. In that spirit of graciousness, I made this decision. Have fun with this soybean. On a footnote, here some assets used in this production were purchased on limited licenses, including sounds, art. Ensure that you have the full rights to any assets that you use in your own production. So basically, talking about copyright stuff, right? Uh, yeah, I think the modern version of Booga Booga right now would probably be the survival game. That's probably the closest one, but I think survival game is starting to get unpopular, in my opinion. But it's hard to say exactly because I did some
Ty,
videos on survival game. What?
are you on Roblox right now?
Yeah, I'm on Roblox. I'm looking at Roblox and YouTube.
Can you check how many people still play President Royale?
Oh, it's probably dead. I'm sure it is, but let me take a look. All right, Prison Royale. They haven't done an update since 2020, and there's not a soul playing the game by looks. No, it's zero active.
How about Blood and Iron?
Blood and Iron. All right, let's try to look that up. Alright, Blood and Iron and experiences. Let's take a look. People are playing. You got 443 players by the looks of it.
Damn.
You think that's a lot?
Dog, when I was there, only like 300 played or 200.
They probably. Let me see. Did they update it recently? Oh, they did do an update in May 18th. So
Yeah.
they did make a recent update. I remember that I wasn't really crazy about the game because it was. I thought it was a little bit way too complex for a regular game.
What was the most played game in the world in Roblox? I forgot.
Probably the most played game, probably freaking like Adopt Me or the Brookhaven game. Those freaking like collect pets games or like you build yourself a house in the city, kind of something like of those kind of role playing sort of games. The freaking
I would probably think of no, I would probably think of be either Jailbreak or Murder
no,
Mystery or Adopt Me.
no, Adopt Me's the top of all those. But now it's
I
different.
mean,
Some games have
sorry,
gotten. What you trying to say?
what happened to Prison Break?
Oh, I have no clue. I don't think anyone plays that game because they've made so many different versions of
Bro,
it, off games of it.
no, cause you remember it should have like it had around 5,000 players a day.
5,000 players a day. Oh, we got more than that. Like freaking Rainbow
Yeah,
Friends
but
has like 70. Blocks Fruit has
no,
almost 450.
no,
Yeah,
I
almost.
never, I never, I never got like what happened to like why did I die out?
Probably just boring. Very repetitive theme. In fact, I don't
Then
really.
I think it's because somebody made Jailbreak, and everybody started not liking that game no more.
I don't know. You know what's crazy? Rainbow Friends has more players than Doors right now.
Damn.
Yeah, and well, I still I gotta play the new update because they released uh Rainbow Friends Part 2, I think is what it's officially called. Um, I also need to try out this Amanda the Adventurer thing because it's like a horror game apparently. Um, there's a new Underground War. I gotta take a look into that as well. I don't know. There's a few games I haven't tried out, but lately on my channel, the main games I've been making videos on is Toy Soldiers, survival game. I made one video on Rainbow Friends, but I probably should try to make more. And then played
Yeah.
a few random games, but didn't really get much views. But Toy Soldiers and survival game, I think, has probably been the most popular lately because they made it. Well, Toy Soldiers is sort of a popular game right now, but I'm afraid that's probably going to die out unless they start making good updates. Um, survival game is starting to get kind of well. They released a good update. They released the Volcano Island with the volcano boss. I made 3 videos on that. First video didn't really get much views. The second one got a bunch of views. Third one didn't get a lot of views. Then they made an update called Alliances. I made one video on that, but freaking somebody killed me. They insta killed me on that during me recording the video.
Motherfucker, very hard beaches.
Are you talking to somebody?
It's good, no.
Or your mic's cutting off? I don't know what's going on. Uh,
Nah,
but yeah, somebody killed me while I was making the video footage for this game, and you can kind of see it in the towards the beginning of the video, and I got mad because it took me like several days to get the armor done. Probably would take me a few hours if I played it straight on. Yeah, well, other than the volcano boss armor, I think I had the second best armor in the game, but somehow
Sí,
dying of
sí,
horses to
pero
kill me.
sí, 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 gracias, no, güey, pero
Um, but
no
you know,
buena,
I don't
pero
like some of these like island survival stuff because people tend to hack. Survival games
why,
is
man? What the fuck, man? Why, man? Why, really, fuck, man? Why, man?
I don't know.
Why you don't like, man? You always be so picky, man. I'm joking.
Oh, I was trying to make sense of what you were saying. Uh, but yeah, they made a basically like the update. Basically, you can make kingdoms and you can ally of other kingdoms and select what kingdoms are enemies versus allies. Um, but I don't really play much of survival game because it's like I don't know. To me, it's kind of boring and there's a lot of grinding you have to do. And as far as I can tell, the only way you can kind of get a lot of good resources is if you have a kingdom and you can destroy another kingdom that's got a lot of good resources, but that's kind of tough. The other option is if you got a bunch of friends and you all start grinding on a private server, but I'm not really a fan of that, and plus I don't know anybody who plays survival game off the top of my head. I think Toy Soldier is a little bit more of a funner game, but survival got more views than the freaking when they made the update for they called the Forgotten Side. Then they made the helicopter boss, but every time I make a video on the helicopter boss, it doesn't really get much views, even though it is a tough boss. Um, Not sure what happened there, why they didn't get any views. Otherwise, yeah, I probably should start doing more than what I was doing earlier because I was doing like testing random games. Uh, the only other what I call the random game Roblox videos, the only one that got some views was the Skyrift game that had 10 views, and I think the Blocks card videos, yeah, and that's it because Backrooms Depths of Reality didn't get a lot of views. The Doors ripoff game that I played didn't get any views. Bitcoin Miner didn't get any views, but they did get a comment. Uh, the Backroom Wars videos are dead pretty much. They have like one view here, one view there. I'm surprised Garden of Banban didn't really get views. But yeah, the only thing that got views was Survival Game. Even when I made the Hexaria remake, that didn't get views either. Well, actually, one of them did. The first Hexaria video I did was like checking out Hexaria in 2023. What else? Oh, the Resistance Tycoon got views. It got 45 views. And the arcade average plate game uh, video got 30 views. So it's really random by looks of it. The only thing that's well, the Resistance Tycoon, the first one had 17 views, another one had
I'll be
45
back.
views.
I'll be back. I'll be back. I'll be back. I'll be
All
back.
right, I got you. And then, yeah, because survival games probably the only thing that's really been getting views, and that only happens when they come out with a new update. And today is what Sunday, so next Friday when they come out, because it's usually a weekly update they do in the game. But because that guy freaking killed me and I don't have no decent armor now, it's gonna be tough to go and check out all the new updates. Other than some of the updates are kind of small, but the Alliance one, I don't know. I had one guy like the Alliance video, said it was a cool video. Otherwise, let's see what else has been going on. Yeah, because mainly most of my audience has been coming in from the shorts. Because look, I got like 1,000, 2,000, 2,000, 1,000 here, and it's been a while since I've had a multi-thousand view, like the 5.4K. If I at least started getting some videos at like 3,000, 4,000, views, it'll probably boost the numbers up a lot. Because these 1,000 views don't really get a lot. Occasionally to get some subscribers. The 2,000 is a bit better, but it's like for every 1,000 views, I might get like 5, maybe 10 subscribers or something like that. I don't know. I gotta find a way to get the live stream videos to get more views too. All right, welcome back. So, do you have any plans for the summer you made? Or have you not really planned anything yet?
Just like in Bloody Factory.
I said, did you put any plans for the summer? What you
Yeah,
want to do?
yeah. I got plans.
What are some of your plans?
One of them is not to get on Discord that much.
Oh, really? Why is that?
Yeah. I don't know, buddy. Let's see now.
I think, I'll tell you what, I think you're going to get on Discord if we can get the whole team kind of, or the gang back.
Yeah, but I swear to God, bro, I swear to God, if you call me from July 17 to July 25, I will.
What's going on then?
Just telling you that I'll be at camp. So I don't want to hear my phone go because somebody's gonna take it. Got camping.
Who's going to take your phone?
The people the counselors.
Bro, that doesn't make any sense. You're a high schooler and they're going to steal your phone?
Yep.
Why would they?
And still fucking call back.
I don't know why that sounds kind of weird to me.
Fucking something here. Damn. So cold.
I guess there's a bunch of games I have to try out here because some of these games I've tried to play before, but for whatever reason they have issues. Some of these games do a lot of like grinding that you have to do. Otherwise, I've tried this game out. I don't like this game. That's why I have no players. Don't know what Business Legends is. I have no clue what that is. That's what I'm probably gonna do. Is I'm gonna try testing out some of these games and see if they get any views. If they don't get any views, then I'm gonna just go back to Survival and Toy Soldiers. But Toy Soldiers, unless they put in an update, I don't know. The only thing I have left in Toy Soldiers is to beat, pretty much upgrade the base, increase the number of soldiers, and beat the bosses. I guess from like the tougher difficulty. I think that's all I have left for Toy Soldiers, unless they put in an update. Survival game is basically like a weekly thing, unless I can find something that's going to be interesting. Like I think I got lucky with this one here. How to find Volcano Island? Because out like in the middle of the ocean, no one can find it. It took me forever to find it. And then Rainbow Friends. And,
what the fuck?
I don't know. My other thing is I got to start figuring out live streams that make more sense. What else was I gonna do? So, are you gonna go for TJ Maxx when you apply, or are you gonna look around first? Or are you gonna do like me, what I did when I was first applying? I went to every freaking place, tried to give them a resume, trying to say, hey, you're hiring here. Can we, talk sometime? Get a couple of copies of a resume printed out. And I think the movie theater is what pretty much happened. I had a friend, or no, I met a guy who was friends or knew the general manager at the movie theater, and with difficulty, I think I got a job there. but they were like interested in like my volunteer experience for some reason. I had to come up with this fake story that I did this, I did that, but I won't go into details because if I feel like somebody's gonna get mad at me if I if I do. Uh, but I don't know. I don't think a movie theater would be a bad job. It would be kind of tough in some areas. Um, Certainly it would be busy during holidays and during the summer. Otherwise, I don't know. I'm kind of have mixed opinions about the movie theater. It sort of depends on what movie theater you're working at too. Otherwise, yeah, because my first technically from 2014 through 2017, I worked at, oh God, what would be two movie theaters, but it would be one, two, three or four different movie theater companies, but two different theaters, if that makes any sense.
Now,
And then stopped working in the movie theater because I realized that it's not easy to get into the management positions. And people who are already in management, they don't want to move to anywhere else. So you gotta, it's tough to get into management there. Um, the airport probably would be a good place, but I don't think you're near any airport though. And plus, they want people with experience. They don't want noobs at the airport. Um, what else has been going on? Let's see. Fast food. I don't know if I would. I don't think I would go back into fast food unless it was like easy. But I don't know any fast food that's easy. uh, Worked at the hardware store a few years. Then I don't know. Right now, I'm getting into what I call the special job. What do you call it? Special stuff that's like not regular people can get into. That's kind of like where I'm going into now. Or my other option is to do what I call the skilled labor area. And I don't know, did you ever see that channel I sent to you with that guy selling window cleaning service door to door? It sounds like it's a weird job, but it's like if you know how to do it, I see the potential. And I basically did something kind of like that when I was doing the solar panels and when I was doing the car detailing. Because the car detailing stuff, when I got into that, I think that was where I was able to get like at least, oh God, I think in 1 year I made like 10 or 13,000. I don't remember the numbers exactly because I got to do the math again. But I would imagine at least 10. Um, and if you divide that up, what would that be? Let's kind of do some rough figures here because it's not accurate by any means, but it gives me an idea. So 10,000 divided by 12, and this probably was maybe even more.
I can feel it coming again, bitch.
You're looking at about 800, a little over $800 a month, which is, what would that be? Let's just say $200 a week, right? So that would be maybe like one job a week, possibly by today's standards, maybe two, um, which is not bad. I think it's doable because if you're considering, yeah, cause I feel like if I right now was perfectly healthy and able to do the car detailing work, um, I think I could easily, if I'm just starting off, could put out an ad, let's say on Facebook or something. Uh, and the Facebook groups tend to be a little bit better. Uh, I could get at least one person who would call me up, being like, "Hey, I have this kind of car. How much do you charge?" And I'll be like, "Well, do you need just inside cleaned, or do you need everything done?" And then I'll be like, "All right, usually my price is going to be this much, but because you do, I'm going to give you a discount, and I want to be able to." I want you to be satisfied with the work I do, and there's kind of a sales pitch thing you have to do as well. Um, but most of the time it worked. I think only one time I had an issue where I had a guy like last second after I cleaned his car tell me, "Oh, I was under the impression that you're going to use a steamer. I need you to use a hot steamer for." And like this like very specific thing last second, and we ended up basically doing what I call walking away from the job, where it's like I did my work, but you're not satisfied, and I figure at this point, because I'm not able to do what you want, I'm gonna leave it as is instead of like trying to get the guy to give me some amount of money, because I figured the guy's not satisfied. He wanted one thing, but he failed to communicate what he wanted. Um, if I was really you know pissed off at the guy, I could have done what's called a mechanics lien on a house. And what that is, it's like that person's got to pay off that fee in order to sell their house. But I'm not going to be that evil, especially if I'm just a teenager trying to make some money for the summer or something like that. I'm not going to be doing that. But if I was big like a some kind of LLC and this and that, and perhaps. But I think for my case, I was just trying to get work done. Um, but nowadays, I think I would set it up a little differently, and it depends on what kind of work and how I would go about doing it. um, I think nowadays, if I were to go back into doing that kind of work, I would at least have something set up where I wouldn't have to manually like do the cleaning and detailing all the time. At least have somebody who's qualified and able to do the work, and I just go out and look for the jobs,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
which I think I could do, because I know people do that. But nowadays, I would be doing more than just detailing. I would be doing like offering like home cleaning or house cleaning, maybe even like if I had more resources, maybe even doing into like landscaping or lawn maintenance or something like that. Um, because there's a lot of stuff out there that people are not doing or they don't want to do because they're busy or they don't have time or maybe they have a physical restriction or who knows what. Um, there's a lot of potential out there that just people don't know about or it doesn't cross their mind. Um, so that's kind of like the entrepreneuring stuff. But I went to school or university to cover the business classes, but they my issue is that there's a lot of factors they don't teach. Like they'll cover areas, but how to go and start a business, how to start an LLC, they sort of cover that, but not as good as they ought to. Um, like right now, what I'm trying to get something set up with my neighbor because my neighbor does like mechanic work on a car. Um, we're trying to get something set up where it's like people can maybe bring their car over to where he works to that garage and we can do work there, but the garage is sort of small. Like what he's been doing is he gets a lot of, like, on top of doing the mechanic work, he buys old beat up cars, fixes them up, and resells it, which is, I get that, but it's like he's got issues that need to be corrected to be a lot more efficient. Plus, he's got other outside interferences as well that kind of hinder sometimes his work. And I've told him that you got to do what I call a business evaluation or business plan. Figure out what you have going on right now. And I've even offered to go and help, but like now it's like kind of tough for me to do that because I got to get my health up and running and being ideal. Which I think by the end of summer I'll probably have that probably taken care of. I would hope. Um, and then I gotta get my grandparents all ready. I think my grandmother's pretty much kind of healthy or back to being healthy. Uh, my my grandfather's out of the hospital. I don't know if I told you that. He's in a rehab now. And he's in a really nice rehab. Instead of where he was before. Where he was before, he got sick with COVID. But now he is going to be in a rehab. I don't know how long. We're trying to see if they'll let him be there for 2 months, because the goal is that he's going to be up and walking, and he's going to be able to walk out of the rehab. Is what is their goal is. And if they're able to do that, that would be amazing. But we'll see. And then he's probably got to do some weight work. I think he can probably use some dieting. I know he can probably lose at least probably 20-30 pounds, maybe more. I don't know what his ideal weight is and all that, because I got to do some measurements. And then maybe, because my goal right now is by July, whatever my appointment is with that doctor, to get down to at least 220s. Because when I met with the doctor early June, I told them, hey, I was at 233, and they were glad that I was at 233, but they wanted me to continue, and I said, yep, I'll definitely continue. I'll pull up my promise on my end, and I'm at least down to 229. But I gotta get down to the 220s at least minimum. If I would even at 25, I would be fine with that. But I think I can probably get down to. I suspect it's possible I could probably get under 220 by July. But again, it depends on how the dieting and everything works. If there's no curveballs and who knows what else, because you never know, frankly, what's going to happen until it happens. But I don't know, because my other weird thing right now is supposedly my grandmother and my mom are debating if they want to do like a month trip to Russia, maybe like end of June, and then come back end of July. But it's just going to be the two of them, and I have no idea how that's going to go, or even if that will happen, because it's more kind of like a plan or brainstorm kind of deal. But yeah, I'll tell you what, because I want to figure out what. That's what I gotta do. I gotta get my health back in order so it's completely perfect, or as much perfect as I can, because I've at least have minimum lost weight compared to when I was doing the detailing. I suspect when I was doing the car detailing, I probably was like in my 230s, maybe 240s. But I don't know if I can get rid of all the this stomach discomfort, the abdominal discomfort here and there. Because I gotta basically get a full evaluation to see what's going on there. What else has been going on? But yeah, and then also get the official work done, because I have the work where I get paid to take care of my grandparents, but right now it's just my grandmother because my grandfather's still in rehab. Um, if they both get out and I can both officially get it, so it's like I'm taking care of both of them, could possibly be like a.
So who's at home right now?
Who's out? My grandmother. My grandmother's back home and she's healthy, other than occasionally a little bit of coughing, but I think that's going to go away probably within the next week. My grandfather, that's probably going to be a while. And then plus the group in which I am doing the work with, they pretty much have an incentive for me to work there through probably September, because they're doing like a COVID bonus of like a monthly bonus, and but I haven't received my first paycheck yet, so I don't know what that is exactly is going to be. The other thing is the hourly pay is a little sketchy because it's like they're telling all the different workers a bunch of different pay rates. Like what the company I'm at now, I think they offered me like 16 or 16.30 or 16.50. I don't even know the exact rate because we kind of talked about it on the phone, but I
Yeah.
never received it in writing. While my neighbor,
Yeah.
who's been working for that company longer than I have, claims that they're only making $15 an hour, and they're trying to get promoted or a raise up to 16. But which to me doesn't make sense. If they're getting 16 an hour and I'm getting 16.30 or 16.50, how does that equal out? Other than I know that I have a degree and they do not.
Mm-hmm.
But that would be the only explanation I can think of. But the difference of like 30 or 50 cents would be really weird. But if I go to this other company, my pay rate I think could possibly be more, but it's not guaranteed because I have no clue what they would offer me. And there's a lot of factors at hand you have to kind of balance out. Because this company is because I think the issue right now is like it's like a 20-cent difference, if even that we're looking at.
Don't go in my room. Don't go in my room.
So there's a lot of math I have to kind of test
So,
and see what's going on with. Yeah, one company is paying like 16.30 supposedly, and they also are supposedly giving a COVID bonus of some amount. But I haven't received
no.
anything in writing, and I haven't seen anything in the bank yet. So I have to wait for that. Or second option is to go to this other company, get possibly at least a 20-cent raise. You there?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
so
was gonna go get batteries for my Xbox.
you gonna get who for your Xbox?
Batteries for my Xbox.
Oh, batteries.
Yes.
I got you. All right, well, I'll tell you what, because I gotta go and check up on our grandparents, and I'll be right back. Are you gonna still be online
So
for a
you're
little
gonna
bit?
hop? Yeah, are you gonna come back?
Yeah, I'm gonna come back. I gotta charge my laptop as well. It's starting to get low on energy.
So leave the call, right?
Let me see here.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna probably call you back in a little.
Just come. Yeah. All right, bye.
All right, cool. Sounds good. All right, guys. But if you like this show, make sure to subscribe, like this video, give the video a thumbs up, comment down below what you would like to see for future live streams and all that.